Hello, and thank you for trusting me to read for you. I'm going to be doing a charm reading as well as a 3-card tarot reading. That'll be the past, present, and future of the situation that came up with the charms. Sorry if there's a little bit of a wiggle. I've had trouble with my camera, so I've had to use my laptops, but I wanted to make sure that I got this reading out to you. So let me go ahead and shuffle these charms. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna just move this up towards the camera so that you can kind of see what the charms are, how they landed on each other. I think it's really interesting to see that crab holding that circle charm. We'll go through each of these charms, take them apart, and kind of see how they all fall on top of each other and what they all mean for you. So right away, when I do a charm reading, I always like to start in the middle of the group of charms. So right in the middle, I see the charm for the bee, and it's upside down. So this charm really stands for like a buzz, excitement, creativity, and energy that's flowing into your life. But I feel it's upside down. So with the charms, it's really kind of like how on tarot, some of the cards, when they're upside down or when they're reversed, is like the opposite meaning. I mean, that's the case for some of them, but in my charm set, it is specifically that, you know, if a charm is upside down, you're feeling or experiencing the opposite of that charm. So then the next thing that I see is the charm that says when, and it's on top of the charm that I use for unconditional love. Now that it is upright, so you are, I feel, looking for unconditional love. You're looking for this life where you're able to have this excitement and connection. I feel that you are looking around at your life and you're feeling like something's missing. It's like this energy of, it's almost kind of like a nostalgic, forlorn feeling. Like, it's not like depression or sadness, but it's just kind of like this missing time gone by. And I feel like that's very important to focus on, because I feel that that's some of your like disconnect, where you're having a little problem with connecting to how you really feel about things. So this is because this is also upside down, I feel like it's very important that we focus on this. It says, always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Now this was upside down, so I don't feel that is something that you're really feeling right now. So I feel that you're looking for unconditional love. You're wondering when it's coming into you. And I feel that you're not giving yourself that kind of unconditional love, because this is really about solely your thoughts. This is not, always remember, everybody thinks you're brave. Everybody thinks you're strong. Everybody thinks you're smart. It's not what that says. It says, always remember, this is the facts. These are the facts. I feel like you're not really able to embrace the facts of how amazing you are, because what's happening is there's this feeling of insecurity. I feel that you've had connections in the past, you've had people in the past, and things they haven't been very kind. But I do feel that you are healing from some of that. So here we have the charm for the root chakra. Your root chakra is where you feel that security. It's where you feel this connection to, this says health, happiness, and treasure. So part of that, you know, health and happiness is feeling safe and secure. And I feel that sometimes you're not feeling that. So you're not feeling like this special energy where it's like, I am unique, I am important, I am like, a lot of the statements that you're saying in your head are quite unkind to you. So instead of saying, I am important, I am loved, You're looking at it and saying, I see no proof of how important I am. I see no proof of how loved I am. Therefore, I'm going to make the conclusion that I am not. But you are. And I feel that it's important that you know that. I can feel you disagreeing with me because I feel that you don't see proof of it. I feel that you're looking for something very specific. Love to you looks like one way. And I feel that when it's not coming into you that one way, it hurts you. You're hurting, I feel, emotionally. I feel that love is like, because we have this little one charm with love on it that's kind of away from everything else. We also, this is the charm for feminine energy. Also, here we have am love. I am love. This is, when this one comes out, it's about turning over a new leaf. This was upside down. I feel that it's time for you to really look at love in a different way than you ever have. I feel that you have this like distaste for love almost. It's almost like you were shown examples where it wasn't either authentic, it wasn't genuine. I feel like you have been taken advantage of when it comes to love. I feel that you have gotten your expectations have not been met, and this has caused you to feel like there's a lack of love just in general, because I don't feel that it's ever come to you in a way that you associate with love. I feel that you have a little bit of like a fairy tale idea of what love is. And so that's all you're settling, like looking for. But I feel like you have some incorrect thought processes about love. So this one here says, this is so interesting, the way it fell. I haven't seen it fall where the crab is like holding something. So I do feel that that crab energy is really about, there's like a water sign that you're working with. This says hope, trust, dream, love, just over and over in a circle. And it's right next to the word believe. I feel that you have a hard time believing that somebody wants to stay. I had that song. I want you to stay. Like, you're really forlorn. Like, so forlorn is kind of like heartsick. It's kind of a feeling of, I try not to think about what might have been. Like, I feel like you have romanticized the past that didn't come true for you. I feel like you had this moment where there was like a choice or a fork in the road, and you made a choice, and it's not that you regret the choice. It's just this feeling of, I wish I knew what the other outcome could have been as well. And I feel that this was one of those experiences in life where you only got one shot to make that choice. It was something that wouldn't come around again. You know, a lot of times we like to think, oh, well, you know, you can't miss out on something if it's the thing for you. But you can miss out on a time and a place that will only come by one time. You'll only be that age in that place with those people really one time. And I feel that you have to let go, because there is no way to find this out in this lifetime. I do feel that as your soul progresses to other parts of your journey, you'll definitely be able to get more information. But in this lifetime, there is no way to live two simultaneous experiences physically and experience both of those. I feel that what you ultimately need is an element of closure, of saying, I made the right decision. I made the best decision. How things turned out make me happy. And because I made the decision that makes me happy, I made the right decision. And the other decision, perhaps I'll live in another lifetime. I feel like your soul is having a hard time with this. I'm trying to find the comfort. One of the things I like to do is energy work. I feel like your soul is focused on the past, is looking at the situation. So what would make you turn around and face the other like direction? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to read 3 cards. We're going to do the past, present, and future. I'm only going to read for what actually happened because I feel that it is important for you to not be focused on the past. And I feel that if we were to read that way, it would focus you on the past even more. So let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is do the 3 card drawing, and then we'll see what comes up with those cards, and then go from there. So let me go ahead. What is, okay, so here's the past. That popped right up. What is the present? And what is the future? So this is just your life in general. We're going to say what is the past of their life, what is the present, and what is just the future direction. I just kind of want to touch base with where, and I feel like we're kind of, like your energy has brought me at the point where you made this choice. So let's say, what is the past of this person's experience? So this is showing as the upright Knight of Wands. So the energy of the Knight of Wands, this is really about passion and creativity and travel. It really has this energy that you kind of have looked at the past and things move fast for you. It's very energetic. I just feel a lot of like travel and excitement, and there's this feeling of curiosity about what comes next, what's the big thing. It's like this feeling of endless possibilities is kind of the phrase that I am feeling. This idea that no matter what you choose, what you do, it's exciting. You're excited about all of it. So then in the present, we're showing as the reverse high priestess. So the reverse high priestess is about blocked intuition. It's about this clouded feeling of not having clarity. It's very interesting. So I feel like in the past you were making your own decisions, but now currently I feel like there's other people involved. Not necessarily making decisions for you, but that you have to like take them into consideration. It's almost this energy of like someone who maybe in the past didn't have kids, but now has kids and is trying to like figure out what to do. I'm not saying that's exactly your situation, but that is the like energy that I'm getting. Like somebody who says, well, I really enjoyed my life and I really have had a good time and this turned out well, but I wonder what would happen if I would have stayed this, free-spirited person who got to do whatever they want whenever they wanted. I feel that there are some responsibilities that are happening presently. So then let's see what the future for you is kind of showing. So this is showing as the energy of the reverse Page of Cups. So I feel that if you continue in this energy of kind of like questioning what could have been, it's really stopping you from moving forward in a mature fashion and making different choices. So while you're spending time in this energy of, oh, should I have done something different? Does this look different? I wonder. If you continue to stay in that, it affects your future. I feel like it's almost like you need to like put it to bed, put it to rest. It's kind of the words that they're giving me. Find closure and acceptance for what you chose. You did the right thing. You chose the right choice. You made the right choice. You're happy. But you have to move forward from looking at the past and wondering what could have been and what could have been different. Because you made a choice, and it was a concrete choice. It was a concrete choice because that's where you are right now. So then let's go ahead, and I feel that the other part that we're going to do with the charms is the question, what does it look like if you just move forward? What does your life look like? Let me shuffle these charms since we're kind of changing the energy a little bit. What does life look like if you move forward? Wow, this is really cool. I'm going to move this up so you can see it. So first of all, on the dice, what do we have? We have the number 2. So it really shows that you are looking at 2 choices. So here, this charm right here is for the solar plexus. The solar plexus is where we create from. It's our internal S-O-N. So the S-U-N shines on our body and then it creates a shadow. Well, internally, we have energy that passes through us, through our solar plexus, and it becomes our, evidence in our life. It shows around us who we believe we are. So I feel that you are moving on from things. You do have what you want. I do feel that when it talks about can, kiss, as, I feel like you are in the exact spot that you need to be. I do feel that there is an aspect of yourself that does wonder what would happen if things were different. I feel like a lot of people have that kind of conversation with themselves, but I feel that you've been doing it for a long enough time that for you specifically, it has become troublesome. It has become too focused. So here we have the charm for the pedestal. I feel that you put your past of being able to be just unencumbered. I feel like you felt a lot more free back then. And you do have the opportunity to lighten the load of some of the things that you kind of see as responsibilities. You can make the choice to change some of those things if that makes you more comfortable. But ultimately, I do feel that you're putting your own past and what could have maybe have been on the pedestal of, oh, I wish I would have gotten to see what that was like. I don't feel like there's really any part of you that regrets the decisions that you've made. I just feel like there's a curious part of you that you're just giving too much energy to, because it's literally impossible to make a choice as drastic enough that you're going to have a completely different life than you have right now through any kind of meditation or epigenetics or, things that we use to change the past. Because it is possible to change our vibration and our memory and heal any trauma and all of those kinds of things, but it's not really possible to go back in time in a sense of a Back to the Future kind of thing where it was oh, this person might not be born or this person might not exist. We can't really make a change so drastic that we affect another person's experience in that way, because like I said, I do feel that there are other people that this is kind of involving. So I think it's definitely one of those things where it's okay for you to look at the past. It's okay for you to wonder what might have been, but it's not okay to set up roots and stay there. And I feel on some levels you're kind of pining for your past in a way that has started to affect you in a negative way. And I feel that that's true on a level because it's coming out in this reading from your guides as something that's very, very important. Because I feel that you're holding on so tightly to the past that it's actually keeping you stuck in that the timing of this is really causing you problems. And so your guides really want to work with being able to move you forward into the future of where you are and to take this nostalgic feeling and have it not be on a pedestal or romanticized, because you made the right choice. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. your inner guidance brought you to the position where you made the choice that made the most sense. So, thank you so much for trusting me to read for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.